known as a solar nebula, collapsed. And in the middle of this formation, matter condensed into a burning ball of gas that became our sun. The sun's fiery nature, along
A continent is a large continuous mass of land, simply a landmass. There are 8 continents, namely Africa, Asia, Europe, North and South America, Antarctica, Australia, and Zealandia being the 8th and recently discovered continent. Antarctica does not meet the conditions to be regarded as a continent. It is not a landmass. The North Pole is a sea surrounded by land. However, it was an ancient continent formed around 2.5 billion years ago. Naming of the continents. Who named the continents? Continents are believed to have been named by a group of people who lived there or by a colonizing force that decided to divide up land according to its whims. However, the relationship between the name given to the continents shows that they were named by a given individual or specific group of people, which according to this theory happens to be in Africa. German scientist Alfred Wegener also proposed that Earth's continents were once formed as a single landmass called Pangaea, which slowly broke apart, forming the present-day continents. This theory suggests how the continents were formed, but not how they were named and by who. The continents of North and South America are thought to have been named by an Italian explorer, Amerigo Vespucci, who was named after Emmerich of Hungary. The continents of this theory, Firefly's theory, we are going to look at the naming of the 6 continents. That is Africa, America, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, and Antarctica. The present-day continents were named by a small intelligent language group in Eastern Africa. These are the River Lake Nilotes, specifically the Luos, who occupy parts of South Sudan, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and different parts of Eastern Africa. There are several proofs about the continents being named by Luos. First proof is the method used in naming the continents. You can write down the names of the major continents you know. You realize that the names start with letter A and ends with letter A. This naming method is used by Luos in naming females. The Luo women, ladies, or girls have their names starting with letter A and ending with letter A. Let's look at some of the Luo names like Auma, Adera, Awinja, Agwena, Adika, and others. The name starts and ends with letter A. This also suggests that the Luos understand that the continent is a landmass which is productive and hence use the method they use in naming females to name the continents. The method of naming among the Luos has gone through various modifications and the rules are not maintained in the modern Luo society. The second proof is the continent's name having same or relatively similar pronunciation and having a meaning in dholuo language. For example, America in dholuo is pronounced as America, meaning I'm drunk here. Africa in dholuo is pronounced as Arika, meaning I stay here, relax, rest, or reside here. Asia in dholuo Asia, meaning I incite. Antarctica in dholuo Atika, meaning I grow old here, I mature here, or become weary here. Australia in dholuo Aus Tariera, meaning I sail as I stroll or saunter. Antarctica in dholuo Antarctica, meaning I'm very close, near, or next to my chin. The name given to Antarctica also shows that they understood the relative position of the continents and regarded the world as being round or having shape similar to that of human head. The continent Antarctica was located southwards, just as the chin is located at the lower parts of the head. The third proof is the close relationship between dholuo and other languages. Dholuo language have several words similar to other languages like English, Greek, French, and many more. Let's look at the relationship between dholuo language and English language. There are several words with same pronunciation and meaning both in English and dholuo language. For example, English word like but means arm in dholuo when the same pronunciation is used, but when read in dholuo language, The same words with the same alphabetical letters and order is being read as boot, meaning next to. Other words like orange being read as orange, meaning staring at. Jabba being read as jaber, meaning beautiful. Water being read as water, meaning let's take two. And many more words. The list is endless. The relationship between dholuo language and many other languages in the world also suggests that it was a universal language critical in naming the continents, hence dholuo being an international language. The close relationship between the names of the continents suggests that they were named by a specific group of people or individuals following a given order or criteria of naming, hence continents named by one specific group of people, the Luos of Africa.